Hi everyone, my name is Donnie Lowy from Closeout Hope you're doing well today. So today I'd like to talk to you about wholesale sneakers in the USA. Now, there's definitely a very big market all over the world for American brand name sneakers, whether they're Nike sneakers, there's so many even boutique labels, but people love, the brands that you find here in the United States and brands you find everywhere in the world, like Reebok, Adidas, Puma, Converse. I've actually seen a resurgence recently for FUBU sneakers. So there's a lot of good brands, and there's a lot of demand. And if you come to the United States, there's definitely opportunities to buy wholesale sneakers. Now, some of the things that you have to be aware of when you deal with wholesale sneakers in the United States is you have to make sure the sneakers are authentic, right? Because unfortunately, there are knockoffs going around in the market, and you don't want to deal with them. It's just not the right thing to do, and you'll get your merchandise confiscated. So stay away from that. And it's also just not the right thing. Okay, now, on the legitimate side, right, you do want to buy, legitimate sneakers. So how do you do it? So one of the ways you can do it is you can set up an account with the companies directly. You can set up an account with Nike, with Adidas, with FUBU. You can find, some smaller brands that might not be so well known yet, but as they become more popular, you'll be able to gain customers for those sneakers. You can actually call, let's say, companies that will license out their name and find out who do you have to buy their sneakers from. For example, I once saw Polo Ralph Lauren sneakers. Now, Polo Ralph Lauren might be licensing out their name to a company that produces those sneakers. So you can set up an account with that company. You might have to go through Polo Ralph Lauren, or you might go through the company that licenses the name, but you can buy wholesale sneakers that way. Now, if you want to buy closeout sneakers, one of the ways you can do it is you could call the same brands and let them know that you're looking to buy closeouts. So it's not going to be their latest production, but you could still get a very good deal on it. So for example, let's say Nike, and I haven't done this myself, so I'm not sure if it could be done with Nike, but I've done similar things with other companies, with other brands. You can call up Nike, for example, and ask them, do you have any closeouts from a previous season? Do you have any sneakers from last season, from last year? It's sitting in your warehouse, and can I make you an offer on those sneakers? If they have those sneakers, they might send you an inventory list. You'll see what's available. You'll negotiate on the price, and your goal is to get those sneakers at below the wholesale price because they're from a previous season. Now, another way to get sneakers in the USA at below wholesale prices is to go to auctions. Let's say there's a sneaker store that is going out of business. Now, you go to that store and they have an auction there, and the auctioneer is going to be liquidating all the sneakers that are there, and you bid for those sneakers. And be careful not to overbid, because a lot of times there's a lot of competition at auctions and the bidding gets really high. But at the same time, don't get discouraged, even if you have to pay a higher price than you expected to pay for those sneakers. But if you're going to get a really good deal, that's still going to enable you to sell those sneakers at a good profit, even if you're paying more than you originally planned on paying. As long as you could turn around and sell those sneakers at a good price, then I think it's worth doing. Now, another thing that you can do is you can go to outlets. You can see when they have sneakers on sale. Go to malls, and when they have their clearance sales, you might be able to get a coupon to give yourself an additional discount, and then you're going to get a really good deal that way. So let's say, for example, there's a department store that has a 70% off sale on their sneakers, and the sneakers were originally $100, and now the sneakers are marked down to $30. You find a coupon that gives you another 20% off. Now the $30 pair of sneakers becomes $24, and the wholesale price for that sneaker might have been originally $50. So you've now bought those sneakers at below the wholesale price. And the thing is, in the country that you're selling or in the city that you're selling, they might not be able to get those sneakers at that discounted price. They might not be able to go to that clearance sale. So you're going to be able to sell that sneaker, at a higher price, and you might even be able to sell that pair of sneakers for the full retail price. Alright, my website is closeoutexplosion.com. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you and have a great day. The next time you're in New York, please visit my warehouse.